Thanks again for stopping by, everybody. This is Budget Wine with Bacchus Brews. Always pleased to have you here. Have a wonderful food and wine pairing tonight. This is the 2014 Chateau de Miot. This is a right bank Bordeaux coming out of Grocery Outlet for $6.99. 100% Merlot. Really excited about it. Coming from a little village called the Saint-Thérèse in the Gironde part of East Bordeaux. And 100% Merlot wine, as right bank wines tend to be, and really excited about it. Should go wonderfully with this lasagna that we've got here. So one of my favorite local restaurants here in Hayward, the Buon Appetito, picked this up for a very modest $12.95. They're calling this the lasagna ferrarese, which comes from a little town in Emilia-Romagna called Ferrara, and the style of the lasagna, I would imagine, is typical for what you would find in that region. Looks like kind of a food and wine kind of zone. So we all know that wonderful wines are made from there, but you also have Modena nearby, which is known for its balsamico. You also have Bolognese, which is of course known for their Bolognese meat sauces. So indeed, this lasagna does have a ground beef with it. It also has porcini mushrooms. Does have, as well as a wonderful looking tomato sauce, a little bit of bechamel, which is a white roux, which is flour, butter, and water. Kind of gives it a little creaminess. So really excited about this food and wine pairing. It just looks terrific. This is $12.99 off the lunch menu. So really excited. So let's quickly revisit the wine here. We were noting in the tasting video that this is a pretty big structured wine. A lot of tannins, a lot of potential, really. I mean, it's showing very well now, but in the world of Bordeaux, you're always looking for that point where the tannins are kind of softening a little bit and kind of getting to that point where it's really approachable. A little bit firm now, but still a very terrific wine. Have a lot of great acidity and a lot of red fruit, a little bit of tar, a little bit of terroir. One of the nice things about Bordeaux is that it's not a overly fruity, fruit-forward sort of style. It's really more restrained. It's really more about terroir. And these are 30-year-old vines, and the fruit is just tasting terrific. So really excited about that. So let's go ahead without further ado and see what we have with our beautiful looking lasagna here. So let's try this the tomato sauce first with the meat sauce. Bolognese, I guess it would be. And it's terrific. It has a little bit of zippiness, which you could imagine from the tomato. And it's very, very flavorful. The lasagna looks really, really fantastic. It looks like you got about 5 or 6 layers there. And really looking wonderful. Very, very fantastic. Melts in your mouth. Super flavor. Lots of beef, good cheesy melt. I mean, who doesn't like lasagna, right? It's just one of those kind of comfort foods which we love any time of year, not just in cold weather like now, which is not really cold, but, you know, cold enough. And the Bordeaux really makes a wonderful pairing with it. It's got a firmness, got enough acidity. It just really kind of cuts through the tomato sauce, cuts through the richness, and it's definitely in charge with this food and wine pairing. With all the tannins, you can imagine that it really is going to kind of be the dominant feature on the palate. But that said, it really does allow for a little bit more fruit to come out of the wine. The tomato acidity kind of brings that out, brings up those wonderful strawberry and blueberry notes. And just really kind of finishes all wonderfully. So this is just a fantastic food and wine pairing. Again, $12.95 at the Buon Appetito restaurant here in Hayward, and the Chateau Tour de Miot, $6.99 at the Grocery Outlet here in Hayward. Don't know if there's any chateaus in Hayward. Probably not. But again, thanks for stopping by. This is a Budget Wine with Bacchus Bruce. Always pleased to have you here, and we'll see you in the tasting room. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Rien suffit pour miner, mais rien suffit pour réanimer.